Oh, you said the F word.
Oh, fuck. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Speakeasy,
We're right
gentlemen.
back to our old tricks.
Yep. George, you want to take it from here?
Oh, fuck. We've already sweared like 4 times already. No one's getting
Fuck.
paid for this now.
Yeah. Oh, well. Fuck.
So, David, man,
Yes.
your hair is like super long.
It is. Yeah.
So are you going to put that up in a ponytail? Or are you going to do a man bun?
I don't like man buns, but I've had it up in a ponytail before. I've had it up like the other day. It's kind of up.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. I think I would have to wet it a
Yeah,
little
well,
bit, but yeah.
I can't. Yeah, we don't know what the fuck you're looking
I
at.
know they can't see.
What? You can't see me.
Let's transition out. Let's transition out so we can see David.
Oh,
We don't have fucking David.
I didn't know, man. I don't know
It
what the
just
fuck's going
plays on loop, by the way. It just
It
goes
plays on
Oh, it's on loop?
So
Just play it once.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Gee, we took a big hiatus. Welcome back to season 5 of the Speakeasy, gentlemen. I'm the temporary host for this evening, George, even though it says guest up there. We got Josh. He's up. You're still up in Spokanistan, right?
Yep. Spokampton.
Then we got Pierce down in Arizona. David is in Santa Ana, California.
I was like,
Down
dude,
in
you
Garden
know
Grove.
this.
No one really gives a shit.
So easy as it looks.
If you guys are tuning in for the first time, or if you guys have listened to the show before, what we basically do is talk like we would at a bar, but we're all so far away. We meet up here online and just shoot the shit. So, what the fuck's up with you guys?
So hold on, I wanted to talk on David's hair real quick.
Oh, yeah.
It took me a minute to realize who he reminded me of, but it's like the guy who says, "This is my strong hand."
Oh, fuck. What's his name?
Doesn't he? Look at him.
This is my strong hand. Yeah.
My terms. Oh my God.
What are you drinking,
That is
David?
spectacular.
Vodka. Running low.
I have not drank alcohol in like what, a year now?
What's wrong with you?
It's so long.
Damn, Pierce.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I've been drinking nothing but alcohol this whole year.
Trash you right now.
Dude, I have empty bottles of bourbon. I have like fucking 10 empty bottles of bourbon just like lying on my floor right now. I totally forgot to take them out to the
Why don't
desert.
you-
when we went.
When you went
I
shooting.
was gonna say, like, why don't you throw them away and like you're saving them for the desert?
Might as well. It's good target
You know they
practice.
sell targets you can shoot. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I could use the bottles and just leave them out in the desert. The sand needs to
also
go
true.
back to where it was.
Yeah, I don't know if it really works that way.
Well, yeah, it's glass. That's how you get glass. It's sand.
Try.
Heat it up, sand. that's it.
Try.
Same
Yeah.
David's hair, I think your hair is longer than mine.
Let's see
I
your-
don't see you
I know,
here.
you're
Is there something wrong with my
Yes, you
thing?
guys
If I
have
were to
a
leave right
long
now,
Whoa.
Ooh.
if I don't,
Wow.
I don't see Pierce still. How do I
Okay,
Pierce?
so
How do I get him?
Hold on. We have to stop because Pierce's hair is sexy as shit, and David looks like the butler from Scary Movie.
Wow, fuck you guys. You know what? Fuck you guys. I have hair. I don't want to do this show anymore. Fuck this. I'm out.
Well, it's because
how do
I
I-
showered and I used some really nice conditioner today.
I showered earlier today too, and I had to take a nap earlier because I fucking drank a lot.
It's got bounce.
I got a pirate look going on for sure.
You know, next show
So,
I'm putting it up in a ponytail. So you guys didn't talk shit.
Well, shit, man. How's everybody been? How's life treating everyone here?
I mean, I'm alright. I was in a fucking car accident yesterday, so
Yeah, how was that?
Gee,
that shit. It wasn't great. Yeah, I've had better days.
10 out of 10. Wouldn't do again, or what's up?
Ended up upside down and fucking
Inside out.
We crawled out of my window because my window busted open, and we were upside
That's
down.
convenient.
And fucking crawled out of my...
Why did you guys get into the
Jesus
accident?
Christ.
Because a fucking deer ran in the middle of the road, and to try to avoid it, we fucking ended up almost fucking dying.
That's crazy, dude. So is the deer okay?
How fast were you guys going?
Yeah, the deer's perfectly fine.
Thank you. Yeah, how fast were you going, dude?
I don't know. I mean, it was a regular It was like a
Highway?
back road highway, so it was probably probably in like the
50?
40s, I don't know. I was driving. I was sure.
That's crazy.
How big
It was
was it?
only you and
Full-blown buck?
Ricardo?
Can you log in to the Wi-Fi? Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, David, super concerned about me, decides to just make memes.
What? What am I supposed to do?
Say it to my face, bro. I dare you.
Wait, are you gonna show? Are you gonna show them? Can you?
I am showing them.
Here, put it
It's
up.
on right now.
Oh, I don't see shit. I'm gonna back out, dude, because I don't see shit. If I back out now, I only still see the layup for the Discord. I don't see Pierce at all, or our setup.
Look at my stream. Like,
Watch
click on my
stream?
stream.
Motherfucker.
There you go. Now you should be able to
Jesus, now
see
you guys are so
everything.
tiny.
So hold on. There's a comment here that says, "What's up, Josh? George? What's up, Pierce?"
Fuck that guy or whoever. I bet it was Ricardo.
Nice.
I bet you had Ricardo do it, and they log onto the Wi-Fi. Make a comment.
I think it's
Dick.
Kevin. It says Pokey Kev.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think
Yeah.
it's Kevin.
Fuck you, Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin.
Dude, I was thinking about him the other day when we was fucking well, all those times we used to make fun of him for the monster and stuff.
Yeah.
You mean all the time?
All the time, but it was when it was like really foggy. I remember like one time we were hanging out with Kevin and he's like, we was like, oh man, it's really foggy. He's like, that's not fog, it's very poo. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's funny that we always give him that voice, but he doesn't.
He doesn't talk like that at all.
Jobber, monster.
So I feel kind of bad for him. He doesn't talk around us. He's like, I like hanging out with you guys, but I don't like saying shit. He's really quiet.
He doesn't want to give us more ammo.
Yeah.
There was this one time they were smoking a hookah by Kevin's
Oh.
house, and
Yeah, I remember that.
there was like a police officer came up, and then he fucking was just like, "Oh, it's a great big hookah you got there," and then like he hung around for a minute, and then he was like, "Enjoy that great big hookah." And
Yeah, he was looking around for like a black truck. He's like, "You guys see a black truck come down the street?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it went down this way and hooked to left." He's like, "Oh, well, enjoy smoking that hookah." You're like, so like, "Oh, okay, have fun doing your job. Like, go away now. It's fucking weird.
So I don't
that's
know if I told you guys,
fantastic.
but I don't know if I told you guys, but I bought a PlayStation Classic.
Oh, that's the smaller
yeah.
version, correct?
Yeah, the small one. So I bought it just to play Metal Gear Solid, and
it don't
play
work.
a little bit of Tekken, and then I returned it.
Why?
You returned it?
It was like fucking $80 for one game. No, I returned it.
Wait, you have to
But
pay
I didn't know- I
$80
didn't
for
know
one
that
game?
I didn't know that they redid.
No, it comes loaded with games, doesn't it?
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
It comes with 20 games, but I didn't play any of the other ones. I just
Oh.
wanted. I just wanted.
I mean, really, to be honest, that's more for like nostalgia. Like if you were to buy that, I mean, because you can get all those games online and just emulate them. You don't need to, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
But if you want the nostalgia, just to have the console and then have the original PlayStation controller, it makes a lot of sense. But I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't give a fuck about that and you want to play all the other titles,
Well, I didn't know that they remade Metal Gear. Like the original Metal Gear, they remade it. Did you know that?
I heard they were gonna remake
Really?
the whole thing. I didn't
Yeah,
know that
Like,
they had done that already.
They remastered it. I
It's
should say.
fully remastered already.
I mean, it
Holy
wasn't.
shit.
It's. I watched videos on it. It doesn't look like it was super recent when they did it, but yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's pretty old
Okay,
now.
with that they probably just redid the graphics a little bit for that console, but I heard they're supposed to remake the whole
The entire
MGS one. Yes,
dude, that's gonna be.
That would
badass.
actually be
that's just
really
a rumor.
cool.
I don't know whether or not that's true. That would be fantastic. 'Cause that
I
game
would
There
buy
were some
that
that
shit
fucking
all over
amazing.
again.
hated, man. I hated some of those fucking bosses.
I got stuck. I got stuck in Snake Eater.
What's Snake Eater?
A Snake Eater's hard, man. That's a hard game.
I got stuck in that one.
Yeah.
I got stuck. I got stuck underneath a bungalow, and I was eating rats because I had to survive, and the rats poisoned me. And I was trying to like sneak by the guards, and I just had a. I rented it from Blockbuster like years ago when it first came out. But yeah, Snake Eater was fucking.
What's
That
this,
was the hardest.
Dude.
Yeah,
Dude.
remember that?
Dude,
Dating myself
that
now.
fucking, that sentence that you just said was as old as your hairstyle.
Yeah.
Hey, the '90s called, Josh. They want their jokes back. Okay.
Speaking of jokes, did you hear that it's the last season for God damn, I'm blanking on the name. It's the show that's like The Office but for police.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh no way!
Yeah, they
Yeah,
announced
I
it's going
saw
to be their
it.
last season, but they're going to be
Decent
able to
final
wrap it up
season.
nicely, I guess, because they know about it rather than it being canceled randomly.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
sucks, though. That's a good show, man.
Yeah,
Not like
Have you
a
been keeping up with
Thrones-
it?
Oh yeah, we watch it.
Yeah, so they're going to do it. Is it season 8 or season 9? that
I need
they're
to
doing?
catch up.
Season 8 is going to be the final one.
Yeah,
Right.
season 8's the final.
Did you guys see that fucking Bam Margera rant that he did?
No. Is he still
I heard
alive?
that he's not going to be on the next Jackass. I didn't hear much else.
Yeah, so he
What?
recorded this video saying that he's not going to be in Jackass 5 or 4, 5, whatever one it is, and just like he's fucking like trashed, like he's like slurring his words. He's talking about having to like do breathalyzers throughout the entire day.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I heard he like try to
It's
make up his
real
own
bad.
language or something. Like he's
What do you mean?
he's doing crazy stuff. Like he's trying to make up his own language.
He was so when he recorded the video, he said, "Don't watch Jackass," and he said, "Venmo me like $1, and I'm gonna make a better movie than them." And
With $1.
He's
Oh,
trying to
yeah,
get
okay.
booze money.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's-
probably.
He's trying to get booze money.
Really sad. He was complaining about having to go through rehabs and stuff.
Wait, how long has he been, like, fucked up? I didn't know he was going crazy.
Forever?
I think it's Ryan said he really went down.
Yeah.
Downhill. Isn't that what happened to Ryan? Going downhill and
Oof.
crashing?
I was in a car accident last night, man. Not funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. My apologies. Fuck up. Come on.
Fuck up.
Damn. It would have been a lot funnier if you died. That's you, though.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Dude, if it was me, I want you guys to, like, fucking roast the hell out of it. You guys already do anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Hey, I was watching.
Yeah.
I was watching WandaVision. I started watching it
Nice.
yesterday.
Are you caught up?
Ooh, all right, hold on. So
I didn't
haven't
watch
watched
the most recent one that came out last night.
I didn't watch the most recent one.
Me
so-
neither. So none of us have seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it at all.
So
Yeah.
You guys, want to talk about it right now? You guys want to talk about it?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
it's really
Okay,
good.
so,
Well, first, what's your first impression?
Let's do a real quick spoiler alert for those who have not yet to watch WandaVision, and if you haven't, I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck you're doing with your life. So you've been
You got 2
warned.
minutes.
We're gonna talk about it in 3, 2, 1. David,
WandaVision!
there we go.
So, did you guys also get like Pleasantville vibes from it? I don't know if you guys remember that movie.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah, yeah. I really.
It- Here's the weird thing. So it just like rolls through decades.
Yeah, it's really
And
cool.
I expected it to stay like episode 1 and 2, and then it started moving out of that like feeling, and I was like a little disappointed.
You wanted to
Disap-
stay in, like, the 40s?
Yeah, I liked it.
Did you want it
I
to
was
stay
like,
only sitcoms the whole show?
I thought that's what it was gonna be like. No,
I like how it's
feel
going
like-
right now. I mean, it's super original.
Mm-hmm.
Like
The concept is very.
yeah, I don't think there's anything like that where and like it's pretty authentic too. Like it actually kind of seems like you're watching it, and then it like you're like kind of strung along as if you're watching this different show, and then it like brings you back to their reality.
Takes you out of it. Like,
Yeah.
When it,
Yeah.
when it does like those really.
And it's
weird,
really creepy when it does it.
Yeah, it's so weird. I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And then,
Yeah.
like,
Gotta watch.
I remember one time we were watching it and it skipped,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What the
Mhm.
fuck was that?"
You're like, what's happening?
I
Well,
really,
that was a
but I
cut.
did like the first episode was probably one of the like nicest ones with the lady from that '70s show. Like that was a really nice
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah, that was nice.
What's it called? A changeover, right?
I don't know.
Isn't that what it's called? Like in five
Crossover?
movies, like there's a changeover. The movie's still
Oh, the
going on.
okay,
The audience
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
know what's going on.
I don't know, man. I think that's I think they're gonna unlock a lot of stuff for the MCU with this.
Yeah, gives me high
Everyone's going
hopes.
crazy. Yeah.
At
Everyone's
first, it
going-
looked so
yeah.
dumb to me. Like when I watched like the trailers, and then like when I saw the cast for all the ones they're releasing, I was not that excited, honestly, because I was just thinking like, okay, they're just trying to do something with all like the side characters, but they're actually like developing it really well so far.
Yeah.
Well, see, I think that's the beauty
I
about
think
Marvel.
this is. Go ahead.
That's the beauty about Marvel is like they're, that's the beauty about Marvel, and then using a television streaming service like this, because now you have a bit more freedom, and there's a runtime. You can develop the characters the way they wanted them to be, and excite everybody. But I remember like the first couple episodes, people were like upset to like, oh, WandaVision sucks, blah blah blah, and I was like, well, you guys, it's barely like the first like couple episodes. Give a
I
fucking
thought it was
chance.
good after the first episode. Like I could already see where it was going.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes were kind of just setting up like the way that they were just setting up the way the show was going to go,
Mhm.
and they really started to change things up with what's episode 3, and I like what was it, episode 4, when they things really started to spice up, and now like they're gonna. I feel like this is like a big setup for the movies. It's not necessarily more for WandaVision. Like I don't even really see them doing a season 2 of WandaVision. I think they're setting up to basically make Wanda the villain in the next Marvel movie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's
I
definitely
believe so.
what it feels like.
I believe so.
That'd be crazy.
And I mean, not the most recent episode, the one that aired today, but the last week's, when they reintroduced Quicksilver.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. As your
So
brother.
that's kind of cool because they introduced the Quicksilver from
X-Men, right?
First Class. Yeah, so they're saying that this might be like an introduction of like introducing mutants into the
Ooh,
series.
yeah, that'd
So I
be
mean,
cool.
that'd be really cool. But I don't know whether or not Disney bought the rights from Fox for those characters. But I want to say yes because they have that character from those movies.
I think they do now have the rights, don't they? Or-
Yeah.
They have the rights.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
And
I
they
think so.
I think they were just sitting on it. Like, I think they were sitting on a way to introduce the mutants into the Marvel.
Yeah, I think they were just like wrapping up all the other. Was it Sony that had it? They were wrapping up all their stuff.
Yeah,
Sony had Spider-Man.
Sony had Spider-Man.
No, Sony had Spider-Man, and
Fox
Fox had
Fox, right.
X-Men
So Fox
and,
was-
and the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so I think they were wrapping up the things they did recently, and then after that, I think Marvel got the rights back or something.
But
We'll see. Then.
I know she's cast in. Fuck, was when the Marvel movie that's coming up. She's cast in one of the movies, but like, I'm almost certain she's gonna be the villain.
Maybe.
You know,
Even have you seen the trailers for Winter Soldier and what is it, Falcon?
not yet.
I saw that for the Super Bowl.
Actually, like I saw it and I was thinking like it actually looks promising too. Like they're doing a good job at making the characters like front and center.
Mhm.
Whereas in the movies, like you don't really have a lot of reason to care about them, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, yeah, in the movies,
Everybody's other people.
in the sense that like the whole Avengers grand scale of it, or
Yeah,
in
like
terms
they're like those characters don't have like a huge piece of it, but like
Mhm.
now they're giving them, they're showing off their personalities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
yeah, I definitely want to see that one.
We'll see Loki though. I saw the trailer for Loki too, and it was kind of like meh too because it seems like he doesn't have his powers or something.
Wait, Loki's still alive?
Yeah, there's a series.
well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know that-
Technically, he's alive. The Loki from the Avengers timeline, that one's dead. But then when they changed the timelines, when they went to go get the Tesseract from Loki, when they were transferring Loki from
he escaped.
From
the first movie, and they were taking him back to Asgard.
Yeah.
Like that Loki grabbed the Tesseract and then phased out. So that's the Loki we have now. But the original
Ah.
Loki one, the one we watched through all the Avengers movies, that one's dead.
Oh, I
the
didn't watch
other
it.
one-
Well, that's still the same Loki. It's just it kind of branched off at that point.
It branched off.
Is that
It branched
hurting
off.
your head, David?
Yeah, dude, like it's a genius thing. I'm not like complaining about
So
it. It's
basically,
just-
he died, and they went back
it's
to a
written
point where
well.
he wasn't dead, and in that reality,
Yeah.
he escaped.
Yeah, in that reality, it's technically still on the same timeline, but he's technically still dead on the in that series.
So we talked about Spider-Man a minute ago. What do you guys think about this whole multiverse thing they're talking about?
Is that real?
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, they're talking about bringing Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire.
If
That'd
they
be
do,
crazy.
they better have that scene where all the Spider-Man are pointing like that meme. They're like just pointing at each other, like you.
You know,
They better. I'm gonna be pissed, dude. I'm gonna walk out of that fucking theater if they don't have that
They
scene.
will make so much money just including that scene.
they will.
Yeah, they would make a fuck ton of
Stupid
money.
idiots like me would pay money just to go watch that scene. If I know
I
I
hope
was
they
in there,
make Tobey
forget
Maguire like the older fat Spider-Man or something.
hey guys, remember when I was
Yeah, like from the
Batman?
multiverse. Remember, like the multiverse with Miles Morales.
Yeah,
Into the Spider-Verse, they had the old Peter Parker. And he
Yeah.
was kind of like fat and
yeah. I
Yeah,
hope
lazy.
Tobey
He's always
Maguire's
eating
like
pizza.
that.
That could be him.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
I hope they do introduce other characters though, from like kind of the way they did the Into the Spider-Verse. They don't need to follow that exact movie, but just take some inspiration from that and just run with it. Especially like since Spider-Man, they really delve into the multiverse in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like they go through all kinds of crazy shit in that series.
Yeah.
That would be so sick.
So yeah,
Hey,
there's so much
did we
potential
talk
there.
Did we talk about the end of Mandalorian?
Oh no, dude! Have you guys heard? Oh, you guys obviously heard about Gina Carano getting fucking.
Yeah. Canned.
She's
Speaking
done
of Disney villains,
She's
I mean,
done
it's just like if you're an actor,
I've heard, but I don't
keep it
know
to
why. I don't know
yourself.
why.
Yeah.
I think she was saying something about trans people, wasn't she?
No, she was
She's-
saying that
she's-
she can't. She was saying that her not being able to express her views is like being a Jew during the Holocaust.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, are you getting like
that's-
fucking taken from your home and
That's not
on
yeah,
a
that's
train
not-
and gas?
That's not the same thing. When people make outrageous
Not
statements
at
like
all.
that, I understand that like some of our liberties are being taken away because you can't say everything that's on your mind. But I mean, do you really want to offend everyone, especially in this day and age when there's cancel culture is like a real thing?
And you're part of like one of the best franchises ever, and you want to like
Yeah.
go out on a limb and say something stupid.
It's like I don't get it, man. Like fuck. Like how
Yeah,
do you
now-
like if you think you're that oppressed and you're gonna compare it to Jews? Like they
Now people
you
are
put
now people
nothing
are
compared to them.
Now people are stopping her career at all costs.
She was posting all the wrong things in all the wrong places, man. But I was
Drew James says bring The Office back to Netflix. Yeah, no shit. Everyone wants The Office back to Netflix.
Parks and Rec, man. Fuck Office.
So
Shout out, Drew.
So Drew James is one of those people that was using my Netflix account. So the fact
So is he paying up?
He's probably primarily saying that because he doesn't have Netflix anymore because I don't have Netflix.
You got back royalties for Netflix.
Oh, that's fucking fantastic.
I bought it on Vudu. I bought the entire series of The Office.
Dude, I want to buy the entire series of Parks and Rec and just die happy.
That's the thing. Like, I was considering getting Peacock because I miss watching Parks and Rec too. And
Peacock?
I didn't know that they took it off of both Hulu.
What's
Yeah,
Peacock?
it's on the streaming service now. That's the streaming service is Peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I was thinking about getting it just because of that, but I don't know. I have too many streaming services.
I'll look into Peacock and I'll let you join onto the account if I decide to get it.
All right. Thanks for the.
How generous of you, David.
You've been using my.
After all these years, I mean, his
Dude,
fucking Netflix.
It's not even like if you use it, it's like maybe.
You've been, David. It's been at least like what 6 years since you've been using my shit, and I get a maybe if you get something.
Seriously, actually.
No,
A while.
I'm actually like really impressed with HBO Max though. All these new movies and stuff.
Oh, I love HBO Max. Love
Dude.
it. Yeah.
Did you guys see the Little Things yet?
Oh,
Is
I
that
haven't
the
watched
one-
that yet.
Is that the
Is
one
it good?
with, Denzel?
I haven't watched it. Yeah, it's the one with Denzel, Jared Leto. I haven't watched it. And
Here's
what's that other guy?
fantastic.
Remy Malik? Remy?
Oh,
Rami?
Rami Malek? Yeah. Rami
Man.
Malek.
I started watching it, but everyone was being too loud, so I shut it off and I haven't gone back.
Yeah, it's the kind of movie you need
Yeah,
to just
yeah,
shut.
I want to. Yeah, I want to sit there and watch it. I want distractions.
Yeah,
I love Denzel.
But they're about
Denzel, all three of them, Denzel, Jared Leto, and Rami Malek. That's a fucking amazing cast.
Yeah.
yeah. They're about to release. Coming up next. I think Tom and Jerry's coming out next. Later this
What?
month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like fucking Roger Rabbit, like mixed real life mixed with cartoon.
Yeah, they mixed it up.
But it's
Kind of like
Tom
Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, Tom and
Huh.
Jerry.
JJ
Yeah,
the
no.
Sea Thug says, "Why the hell does David have long?"
Why the who? Who the thug? Thug what?
Sea
JJ
Thug.
the Sea Thug.
The Sea Thug? That's a fucking. Why the hell is that your name? It's my birth name.
Oh,
Shows up fucking.
canonical.
David, I'm pretty sure David hasn't been able to afford a haircut since COVID. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. I haven't been able to afford a haircut, or left the house.
Dude, your room is so tiny for you to stay cooped up in.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I can survive.
What is that like? Was that 2x4?
Yeah, it's like a closet.
Have you got to playing with your toys yet? Like talking to them?
No, not yet.
You're just like laying in your bed.
Baseballs.
Like, only you knew what it was like, Johnny Depp.
Yeah. He gets me through the nights. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure that Amber's been getting drunk regularly and tweeting a lot.
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard, yeah. Oh, and then one of the files that she tried to throw in for the case was I don't know if you guys heard that she claimed that there was over 200 Twitter accounts that she wanted to get a hold of because she thought that they were bot accounts, like that he was paying for to just spam or whatever. And we're like, everyone on Twitter is like, yo, what the fuck? There was some people that I follow on Twitter that were actually on the list, that were on the court documents.
No
They're like,
way.
you're on these accounts. I'm like, wait a minute, I know you. I know you.
Crazy.
What the fuck? Yeah, she's fucking nuts, dude. So Huh?
So what's going on? Exactly how is this gonna play out? I mean, I thought the case was closed. Did he
No,
get
no.
appeal? I mean, what's going on?
Well, okay, so for the trial, the UK trial is done with. That was when he was suing the
Okay.
NGN news group thing, which was owned by Rupert Murdoch. And that's the case that he had lost because the judge was a complete fucking idiot. Apparently didn't hear shit that was going on in the trial. But we're finding out more and more that there was a strong connection between the judge, Amber Heard, and her lawyer. It was all sort of conspiracy theory, but the evidence is there. They're all fucking in cahoots with each other. He knew that no matter what, she was going to get the fucking, or not she, but the news group was going to get the fucking win. But they appealed it, and so now they're in the process of the appeal because it's going to go through. But next month, no wait, not next month. I think it's in May, is when his trial for Virginia is happening. In Virginia, that's going to happen, and in that trial, that's the one he's actually suing Amber Heard personally for $50 million for the defamation lawsuit.
Yes, a countersuit, right?
No, that's him suing her. Her countersuit was she tried to countersue him for $100 million. Like, you're not worth that much, you dumb bitch. Like the fuck? Yeah, she's nuts, dude.
I thought she wasn't going to be included in the new Iron Man, or not Iron Man, Aquaman.
Supposedly there was a lot of it's never been confirmed, but people that I follow that are on Twitter that are like in the Hollywood business, they say that she's for sure gone, that she's going to get replaced, but it hasn't quite been confirmed by the studio themselves.
Probably
it's
can't find a
still
good
kind of
replacement.
anything is a good replacement at this point, dude. She's a fucking crazy ass bitch. Like literally anybody is almost anybody. I guess maybe not Gina Carano, but
So
literally anybody.
So are there any like ongoing trials with Johnny Depp right now, or is it just all over?
The ongoing trial is obviously the appeal for the NGN news group. As of right, ongoing, like right now, at this moment, no. They're awaiting for the appeal. For the UK, they're obviously waiting for the trial coming up sometime this year for the Virginia case. And I think he has another trial going on, but that's with his old management group that was accountants that was managing his money, how they basically stole from him all these years.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Poor
fucked
guy,
up.
he's been through a lot. So,
Is he doing any movies right now?
he had the role for Grindelwald in The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. They were supposed to make the third one, and then as soon as he had lost the trial for the UK, which was against the NGN news group, Warner Brothers Studios they asked him to resign,
Oh shit.
and so he's like, okay, fine. So basically, they basically fired him.
Yeah, they
But
dropped
they
him from the
decided to keep
project.
Amber Heard. And everyone's pissed off, like, okay, so Warner Brothers supports domestic violence, obviously, because Amber is clearly the abuser. She's the aggressor and everything.
Yeah.
So, as of right now, I don't think he's doing any movies. I haven't heard of him landing any roles really lately. Obviously, there's a rumor going around that he might have gotten his role back for Captain Jack Sparrow with Disney.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
ready
what
for
I
another
heard.
one of those.
I am down. I've always wanted it to just be like, if you wanted to do 6 fucking films and then just cut it off right there, and then I'm cool with that. But when they stopped it at like 5, I was like, come on, guys, just give him one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the last 2. I don't think because they took off one of them from Disney for no reason. I mean, obviously there was a reason, but they took off one, and I wasn't able to finish all of them. I was trying to binge through them.
Which one
That's
was it?
I think it was the 3rd one or the 4th one that they took off.
so on Stranger Tides.
This one with Penelope Cruz, right?
That's the one with Penelope Cruz, yeah.
Penelope.
Yeah.
Penelope Cruz.
That's
Yeah, so
on
that's
Stranger
that's
Tides,
going
I
on.
think.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen her, so yeah, must be that one.
Yeah, it's the 4th one. That was actually really. No, they're all really good in my opinion.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
one.
It's a
I
it's a
didn't
damn
see
good.
the most. I didn't see the most recent one.
Dead Men Tell No Tales. That was really good as well.
Yeah.
I like that.
Javier Bardem plays amazing job.
I love him. That's what I'm kind of bummed to myself that I haven't watched it.
I love him in this one, dude. He
It's on
plays such
Disney
a good
Plus?
villain. He always does. He always plays, even in the
just always-
the Bond film Skyfall. Oh, he's such a bastard in that movie. I loved him.
And what?
Dude, every time I see him, I always think of that
Skyfall.
family. I always think of that Family Guy skit. He's like, I would like it long and short in the long places
Like,
and long in the short places.
He plays
So
with
ridiculous.
Shigor.
Yeah.
That was
Fantastic.
that was No Country.
No Country for Old Men. Yeah, that was the Coen Brothers film.
That was a good fucking movie.
It's
Name a movie.
fantastic-
Name any movie.
Jaws.
Jaws. That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
They could make that movie again.
Dude, they
What,
could
Jaws?
never
Oh,
make
Jaws?
that movie
Yeah.
now.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
No.
No, I was talking about The Ringer.
Yeah, we're talking about
Oh.
The Ringer right now.
I was
They could
saying
never
could-
make that movie now.
They could make those by today's standards.
Fuck no,
Seriously,
dude. They
they
could
could-
never make that film again. There's a ton of films they couldn't make just because.
It's
It's
funny with this whole cancel culture. Yeah, it's funny with the whole cancel culture going on. There was someone tweeted out something a while, like maybe a couple weeks ago. They're like, it's funny that Zoomers are now barely catching on that Robert Downey Jr. did blackface in a movie.
Oh yeah. Probably
I'm like, dude, you're not gonna cancel Robert Downey Jr., bro.
Right?
Like,
But,
that's
this guy played blackface movie. It's like the fucking what was it? Hollywood wrote that. He just
Yeah.
played it. I mean,
But did,
go
did
after
he
the
do
production studio.
it? Wasn't it? I mean, it was done ironically though, right?
Yeah.
Like
The whole movie was ironic.
it was done to mock, it was done to mock people who do that.
Still wouldn't be able to do it today, though.
Oh
No,
no.
you're gonna hurt too many people's feelings.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
My neck hurts.
Dude, you can just stop complaining about your neck. Dude, go fucking ice it, dude. Put an ice pack. Stop being an idiot.
Probably gonna need to go to a chiropractor.
Yeah, I've never been to one. I think I'm gonna get one though.
It's just Homer fucking pushing you on a trash can.
One, two, better not two.
You probably should get a checkup too. You know, you can get like internal injuries.
Yeah, they said that I have internal bleeding, but that's where blood's supposed to be. So.
You're like, I'm fine.
No, I went. They checked my eyes, and I got like a bump on my head. They checked that, and like, I'm like, cool.
It's cancer. You're gonna die.
Yeah, as long as you don't have a concussion, you're good. You might suffer from whiplash the next couple days, but
That was a good movie.
Whiplash.
I haven't seen it. I was joking.
whiplash.
I don't even know what fucking movie
That's
you're
fucking
talking
crazy though. How big was
Yeah,
the
dude.
deer?
Hey, you guys. So you brought up cancel culture. It reminded me of something. You guys know who Armie Hammer is?
Oh,
Yes.
the animal,
Oh, I was hoping we were going to talk about this.
dude.
So,
Especially with David here. I want to talk about this shit with David around.
I know a tiny bit of it, but so I don't have all the details. So if you guys have more details, you go ahead and take it away on it. I just know.
So what's going on is like
he.
yeah, it's a fetish for sure. That he fantasizes about eating. What do they call it? I think it's vorophilia is the proper name for it at all. He fantasizes about either eating somebody or being eaten himself.
What the fuck?
Cannibalism.
Also mutilation. Not just
Yeah.
Not just
Oh, really?
cannibalism.
He's
Also
texting
also
some-
mutilation.
He's texting some.
Oh, that's
girl,
right.
right?
Yeah, I remember reading through the
Yeah,
text.
so I
like,
guess-
he's like,
Yeah,
like
so
I want to
guess
just like stab you and
so
flick the wound. I
in
was like,
case
same.
yeah, so in case anybody here doesn't know, like one of the people that works for him leaked some of his DMs, and that's how people found out. They leaked out his DMs. So
But it's
I mean, for
strictly
one,
his.
Jade's right.
yes,
It's strictly
But
his DM. There's no
that's the-
back and forth. You can't read what the other person's saying.
I believe so. So I mean, some of that. I mean, we're gonna cancel a guy because this is like it's his kink, you know?
Yeah.
And
It's 2020. I thought we don't kink shame anymore.
We-
Like,
So,
yeah, I thought we're past
so
that.
it wasn't the girl then. It wasn't like the person he was talking to that leaked it. It was somebody else who got their hands on it.
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody that works for him.
It was. I mean, it's some weird shit. Like he was like, "I want to break."
It's
all
fucking
your- I
weird,
wanna
dude. But are we
break all
gonna
your
hate if that's how he gets his jollies off?
He's like saying that he wants to break all her bones and shit, leave her as like a fucking mess on the floor, and then just
Yeah.
It's like a puddle of
And
flesh
he
and
wanted
fluid.
to, he wanted
Did
wanted
he
to like
confirm
stab her and
that
fuck
that
the
they were
hole,
real,
like-
or was it fake?
No, it's him.
Well, it's just his
so-
kink, you know.
yeah,
like
I mean,
it's a fetish.
he likes talking about it. He's not necessarily saying. that
Yeah,
actually
again,
do it.
And that's like where it all comes down to is like it's the kink fetish, the sort of BDSM and everything. That's if the fetish is a fetish, it's a fantasy, whatever, blah blah blah. As long as you don't necessarily act on, especially that kind of fetish, because it will land you in jail.
Not fucking stabbing somebody.
Yeah,
Breaking all
not
their
fucking
bones.
eating somebody.
Sure,
There's
David,
all these
sure about that?
laws. There's all these. Oh, well, that was self-defense, bro. All right. There's all these laws that prevent people from doing like having a cannibalistic, doing anything cannibalism. Other than that one story from that guy a couple years ago. Did you guys hear about that? Like this was years ago. Some article, some dude had lost his leg from the knee down in a motorcycle accident, and so due to his, I guess religious practices or whatever,
they made like tacos or some shit. We talked about.
they made fajitas. Yeah, there was
Oh
a
yeah,
flap.
we did talk about that.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Oh,
So,
Jesus.
Yeah, so that it's
That's-
illegal to cannibalize somebody, but if you volunteer for it, I
If you-
think that's the loophole.
the way you
Right?
obtain it, and the way how you obtain the human flesh, like if I were to say, hey, you want to eat a piece of me? I guess if that's consent, then they can't. I don't think they can stop you, right? They're all good.
Hey, you want to try a piece of my leg vagina?
Yeah, I'm a vagina, a leg vagina. I got that big of a calf, Morty, but you know.
Leg vagina.
But yeah, there's all these laws that
So I
Try
I'll
to.
tell you guys-
stop. What?
So,
He's breaking up for me. What do you say, Josh?
oh,
He's breaking up.
We're frozen. Am I frozen? Are you frozen? Who's
You're
frozen?
No, you're coming in now.
You're back.
And now you're
Okay,
going.
now you're frozen.
What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on.
Was he crying?
All right, never
Is he
mind.
crying?
Continue until I come back.
Well, you're back now.
Oh, hey. Welcome back.
Who are you saying that to? You? Welcome back, Josh. This is Josh So. I'm Josh.
So, did I tell you guys that I split a pig with someone and I fucking cut it all up?
No, you did
Like
not.
a roast
what?
one? Roasted one?
We split a pig, like a 300-pound pig. We split it, and then we fucking cut it up into like pork chops and ribs and sausage and all kinds of shit.
Nice, dude.
Like, how
How'd
did
you
the pig
get
come?
one?
Did you get?
Did you
Did you
kill
get it?
it? Did you?
Did you get it roasted?
What'd you say, George?
I want to know. Did you kill and quarter this thing yourself, or did you have it professionally done?
So I did not kill it, but I did the quartering and all that shit.
So you did the cutting up, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's fucking fantastic, man. How
What was
was
that
that
like?
like?
I ate the heart. It
Of a
was-
pig?
Did you really?
Yeah, we didn't eat it raw.
You're supposed to eat the heart of a deer, you dumbass. Oh, you didn't. You
Yeah,
didn't
but I
eat
wanted
it raw.
to try. I wanted to try the heart.
Oh, I thought you did eat it raw. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna get the salmonella or whatever. Fucking. I don't know.
Salmonella.
So it was kind of weird at first, like, because it was just a pig in half hanging there, and then
Yeah.
and then when I started like cutting it up into pieces, it just became fucking dealing with meat. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't any different.
You're like, oh, this is what I buy at the store.
Yeah. So I split it with my buddy, and he had like a ham and the shoulder, and it was still like I left it completely as is because it's roast, and he wanted it like packaged. He was bitching about it, so he offered $50 for us to cut it up, and I had Julian do it, and Julian took the whole fucking thing off the bone, like in one piece.
What the fuck?
Impressive.
Yeah, dude. I was like
Very
I was like,
impressive.
I know, and troubling. Why is he so good with the knife?
It's Julian. Julian's always gonna be good with a knife. I love you, Julian.
so yeah, I was like, hey, there's $50 in it if you want to help. And then he just like I was cutting ours up. I was cutting like pork chops and stuff. And by the time I finished cutting my pork chops up, he was already fucking done, like taking them out.
What was the smell? Is there a smell?
Yeah, I mean, it just pork. It wasn't like old or gross or anything.
You
It was
guys
cold.
didn't decide to like
How
do
did
a
you
fucking
guys-
lechon?
How did you guys acquire?
Yeah,
this
that's what I thought it was at first, like a roasted one.
So
I would have.
no, I wanted to do that. So a friend of mine knows somebody who has a farm, and they
Okay.
like for 2 or 3 decades, their family has been buying pigs from this other family. So for a 300-pound pig, we paid like $180 for it.
Shit.
Which
Damn.
That's
yeah,
a good
dude, we
fucking
got
deal.
We got
Yeah.
fucking meat from it.
You
Like, I
nailed
have-
it like split
I
hog.
actually
Fucking
ended up-
good deal.
So we just ground up. So I just have ground sausage. I didn't like package it, but I have like 20 pounds of sausage at least, not counting like the bacon. And
I got 20 pounds of sausage too. Hey.
waiting for you in the other room.
Yeah. He has to use his strong hand whenever he touches it.
Shit. Oh man.
So that's pretty fucking cool, though, man. You guys fucking got a
I mean,
pig and you quartered it up.
It was an experience.
So I know you said you wanted to go deer hunting sometime soon. Are you gonna actually go up on that offer now? Like
Yeah,
considering
I'm
your
gonna
accident last night?
It's fucking Moby Dick style, man. I'm gonna go find it.
Yeah, I'm fucking
You
in.
go find that fucker.
I want revenge.
So, what was your thought when you like saw it? You know, like you probably had like less than a few seconds to react, right?
Yeah, Ricky was driving, so really, I just.
Oh, no wonder why you guys flipped.
Do you think it would have been different
Waiting
if
for
you were
that.
driving?
Knew that was coming. Knew that was coming.
So with me, like I make these decisions when I'm driving, so I probably would have made the decision to just hit it.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I was
that's what you're
thinking.
supposed to do.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
'cause
it depends,
I remember-
man. It really
you don't know,
depends.
like, you
It
don't know
depends
what-
on how fast they're going.
Plus, like you have. Let's say you have 3 seconds to react. Like, in your mind you might not even think about like what is that. You might think it's
There's
a person.
It's
yeah.
less than that.
Yeah.
It's less than that. 3 seconds is a long time. It's a fraction of a second.
You either
Yeah,
keep
so-
going or you slam on the brakes and swerve.
Yeah.
On my way
And-
to Texas, when I was losing control, I was
Texas.
spinning out on the freeway, and I was basically like looking for something soft to hit. Like I was looking for bushes or some shit.
You're like,
to run into. Yeah, I didn't think that I was gonna straighten it out.
It's funny that you said that because I actually saw a video on
How-
Twitter earlier this morning of a freeway in Texas, Highway
Dude,
34.
That's fucked up.
That huge
I saw that
pileup.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was like,
I didn't-
how
I
the
didn't
fuck,
see
dude?
that.
Like,
I saw it was like a FedEx truck or something going.
yeah, it's pretty brutal, dude.
Yeah, I was like,
It was-
I didn't see it.
Like, cause at first it's just like an accident, right? And it involves like a big rig, and you're like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. And then like one by one, there's more cars just fucking. I'm like, how do these drivers not see that shit like ahead? Like, do they not pay attention? They just kept hitting all these other
Yeah.
cars, and then another big rig just slams into everything else. I'm like, what the fuck is going on,
Yeah.
dude? Like, does that guy fall asleep at the wheel?
It's because people
was
start
nuts.
slowing down, but they underestimate like how much they need to slow down. Because like,
I-
imagine you need to go to a full stop, like,
It's
and you don't know
weird,
if
too,
like maybe the road goes up
like,
or down, you know, and you can't really tell on the video feed.
It was a straight shot, dude. It was fucking flat.
the road that they crashed on was like this. It was inside of like concrete barriers. It was weird. It was like isolated, so you couldn't get out of it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Was it a toll road?
Was it what?
Was it a toll road? A toll road or
Oh, I don't know. Probably. They're all fucking toll roads out there.
Gotta pay that
For
Texas
sure.
toll.
so with your accident though? How large was this deer? Was it like a full-grown buck? Was
Yeah.
it like a doe?
I don't.
You don't know?
dude. It happened way too fast.
Did you
Like, I don't
did you
even-
see it, or were you looking down or something?
I remember when Ricky screamed. I looked up, but that's all I remember.
What were you
But,
doing before that?
Probably on his phone.
Yeah, most likely
I
on
don't
this
know,
phone.
I was just talking, like it wasn't a big deal. We were just driving. But I don't remember so it ended. So the vehicle was upside down. I don't remember really getting out of the car. I remember walking back up the hill because we went downhill. That's why I ended up falling. Because if we would have pulled to the side, we would have been fine. But the side of the road was a hill, so it just went fucking down.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
You sure you don't have a concussion? Because you
Yeah.
said you forgot stuff.
Well, it just.
I think it's just stupid.
It just happened really fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you went to the hospital, right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't they have tested you for concussion?
Yeah, I stayed up until 6 o'clock in the morning because I didn't want to go to sleep, and then
Good.
he
Oh,
yeah,
no
checked,
worries.
checked my eyes and all that shit. Yeah, but I don't remember any of that. I remember getting out. I remember climbing up the hill because it was steep, and I kept slipping trying to get up. And it was super dark too.
Mhm.
I think that's a big part of it because it's not a very populated road, so there's
There's
not,
no lights.
Yeah, there's
so,
no
yeah.
lights or anything, and it was
So
fucking-
deer are
it was-
probably like, hey, there's no one here.
I think it was 8 degrees or something like that out
Shit.
there, and I'm like,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
called my friend to pick us up, and I was like, Ricky, we're gonna fucking freeze to death. I thought I legit
Should've-
thought I would just fucking die.
You should have gotten a deer carcass and just cut it open and sleep inside there.
Do you
Sleep in a
know
tauntaun.
if there are any other what predators are there out there in Washington? Do you guys have bears, wolves?
You guys have wolves?
Bears, wolves, coyotes, yeah.
Coyotes.
Coyotes.
Oh yeah, you
Coyotes,
guys would have
fuck
been.
coyotes.
Coyotes, if I
Fuck coyotes.
You guys would have been fucked.
You
Those
can
We have
kill
a lot of
coyote with your
coyotes
bare
here.
hands.
You have a lot of what? Pierce?
Coyotes here.
Oh.
Yeah.
They
Coyotes
just roam
are
into
thin-
they
Don't
just
worry
roam
about that.
into
Yeah.
residential areas all the time here.
All
Keeping you guys in
everywhere.
check.
Yeah, I saw one. I saw one in Garden Grove when I was driving back to the apartment.
No way.
In Garden Grove, dude?
Yeah, yeah. I almost wanted to run
The
it over.
fuck?
So I was like, he's gonna eat someone's dog or cat.
Oh yeah.
True.
And they're like small to medium sized dogs. You can kill them no problem. Now the question is, do you get arrested if you kill a coyote?
I don't think you do.
I don't think if you're
If it's
defending
wild E
yourself.
coyote,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know the rules, you know.
Well,
Why
if
not
you're
kill one
if it was
right now?
threatening you, I'm sure they wouldn't Because like if it bit you, they would put it
Well,
down
I
anyway.
just said I was gonna run it over with the truck.
So let's see what this truck horsepower is all
Well,
about.
then you could have said it was an accident.
That's true. It's coming right for us.
But I mean, I've never heard of anybody eating a coyote, so I don't know if they're good or not. Like,
I would not eat a coyote, no,
Yeah, I don't think you.
because they're
would
like
eat it.
scavengers.
well then,
You
yeah,
know what
I
I-
wouldn't want
they-
to kill it then.
They eat anything. They'll eat like berries and like animals live and or dead. You don't want to eat that meat.
I heard
It's not
that.
good.
I heard that mountain lion was really good.
I hear that is also pretty good. Probably very lean and a lot of protein. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah, but the problem with like eating, like, if you were to eat a coyote, is like they eat. I guess a big portion of the diet is rats,
Ugh.
and what is it? You know, people poison rats all the time. So sometimes the actual poison transfers to the coyote.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
So you could get really fucked up eating a coyote if it ate a rat that had a bunch of poison.
I would not want to eat or kill a coyote to begin with. Then, yeah.
That's like super desperate to like eat a coyote. But I mean,
I don't
food
know.
is food, right?
I remember watching Shrek when I was a kid, and those rats looked pretty good.
I make a mean weed rat stew. That's some good shit right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So shit, man. What else you
So-
guys want to talk about?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dude,
There was
we
something
covered
I
a
wanted
lot.
to talk. There was something I wanted to talk about. Like last week. Because I know, fucking David, Josh, you guys are like very into like voice acting, and there's a very famous voice actor that just started a TV show on Sci-Fi, Alan Tudyk. So he
Oh,
started
no way.
this. Yeah, he started this show called Resident Alien.
Uh,
It's great. It's
Dude, you
about
know
this
who Alan
alien
Tudyk
that
is, right? He's Steve the Pirate on Dodgeball.
That's
Yes.
who he is. I was like, but the name does sound. It sounds familiar. Okay.
He's on Moana. He does the voice of the
he's
chicken.
dude. He does
And I-
so many projects. A
So,
fuck
I saw
ton.
him-
Oh, was he?
He's
Did
a-
he play the Joker, or did he voice the Joker?
He probably could. He's a Juilliard trained voice actor. He is
Yeah, that,
shit.
Oh,
that's
shit.
phenomenal.
He looks really
was
familiar.
doing,
Phenomenal.
he was doing the chicken voice, and all he does is just fucking chicken sound. And he was like, "I went to Juilliard."
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's fantastic.
Oh, he did the
So the
robot
show-
in Rogue One, the like killer
Yes,
robot.
in Rogue One, he did. Yeah, he did the robot in Rogue One.
Shit. How did I forget his name? Oh my god. K. No.
Oh, K2SO.
There you go. K2SO.
Right? Is that my right?
Yes, that is.
But
I loved him so
yeah,
much. Man. I
Resident,
feel so
Resident
bad.
Aliens.
Still not over that.
So his spaceship crash lands on Earth, and then he gets found by a man he's living out in like the middle of nowhere. He goes and visits like he has a cabin out in I can't remember what fucking state it was in. It's like Washington or Colorado. He's out in the middle of nowhere on a lake, and he comes across the alien, and the alien just basically assumes his identity. So he kills that man, assumes his identity, and just decides to live out his life there until he can find a way home. And I don't want to give away too much, but it's written really well. The
That sounds
graphics
really
actually
interesting.
aren't that bad. And Alan Tudyk, he plays the role fucking amazing. Like, he's so awkward and just he has no idea how to interact socially with humans, you know. So
Where's it at? Where do you watch
it's
it at?
On Sci-Fi.
it's on Sci-Fi, so I believe it's on Hulu, right? Sci-Fi. I believe Sci-Fi has a thing with Hulu. I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu.
Resident
I'll check
Alien.
that out. Yeah.
Is he in like an
It
alien
is-
suit the
it's-
whole time, or?
No, so he can basically mimic human form.
So it's a comedy.
It is a comedy, yes.
Okay.
It is a comedy.
Oh, okay. That looks
It's,
interesting.
it's
I wanna watch
fantastic
it.
though. It's fantastic though. I really enjoy it. So if you guys get a chance, I would just check it out. It's funny. I mean, Alan Tudyk's fucking great.
Yeah,
Gotta check that out.
I'll definitely watch it. He's just good. Like not just voiceover, just an actor in general.
He's a good actor too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you study at Juilliard, of course you're going to be a great actor and great voiceover. I mean, they only pump out brilliance out of that fucking school.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's all they craft that, right? They only select
The best
they
of the
only
best.
select people with a high amount of talent.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? You think we do freeform, or you think we come with a plan if we're doing some more of these bad boys?
I don't know. I don't think this was. I don't think this was that bad. Maybe I would say more freeform, and then just maybe have a couple topics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
have
really
like a couple
enjoyed
topics
this.
and just
Banter.
this was nice.
Yeah, the banter
'Cause it
was
was
great.
You know what? Some person said something, and it was a pretty nice segue into each sort of topic that we covered today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But it was nice to have all this time of all this other shit going on. That we're like, yeah, what's been happening?
I mean, we did. I mean, it was kind of nice. We didn't talk about the pandemic at all, really.
Well,
You
yeah.
just brought it up. Great. Oh, great. 6 more years pandemic. Or months, whatever. How does that work?
Speaking of, like,
six
when-
more years.
When I was gonna get my hair cut, I have a friend that cuts hair, and I called him. I was like, "Hey, can you cut my hair?" And he was like, "Oh, I would, but
I'm sick."
my roommates got corona." So I was like, "Okay, I'll pass." And then I hit him up like 6 months later, and then he was like, "Well, now I got corona."
He just doesn't want to cut your hair. Dude. Forget about it.
So I think I'm gonna wait till the
Right.
vaccine's out before I get my hair cut.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're
Yes,
pushing
maybe
out
you guys
vaccines.
Maybe it'll be long enough to donate by then.
Yeah,
Have you guys
I've seen a
registered for the
I've seen a
vaccine?
couple people take it already.
I have not, no, but my dad already got his first shot for the vaccine. His next.
I don't even know if we can register
March.
for that here.
Yeah, you can.
My pop is,
I'll send you the link after this.
Is it a federal thing or is it a California thing?
I think it's California.
Well, I don't live in California.
I mean,
Well, why don't you
doing
look
Let me
up?
double check.
Waves, though, aren't they?
Yeah, we're not even in the phase where, like,
Yeah, this one's for California, so it's not going to help you, Pierce. My
Yeah.
bad. I'll send
Sorry,
it to
Pierce.
David.
although, did you know we're the hotspot of the world right now in Arizona?
You guys are.
I thought LA
Yeah,
was, dude. It was
No,
like fucking
we're
every
worse.
8 seconds someone dies of corona or some shit.
We are worse. Per capita.
Really?
Per capita, yeah.
Yeah, they do the per
Damn.
capita thing. So.
Well, we got a lot of homeless out in LA, dude. Skid Row and all
We
that
actually
shit.
have a lot of homeless
Not
here now,
anymore.
too.
Well, I mean, they're coming everywhere now. It's not just LA. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
That fucking homeless epidemic's gonna turn into a pandemic soon.
Yeah.
It's been a pandemic for years. Do you remember the whole hepatitis thing that was going on like, a couple years ago? Started in
Yeah, I
San
mean, they
Diego. And they
also
were
had- Yeah, there was also the Black Plague and smallpox. Like,
Yeah.
there was a couple fucking.
a lot of shit.
There was a couple things that were that were going on.
What pissed me off is like all the fucking nicer areas in like California, like Orange County and shit. They were like dumping off their homeless in Anaheim. They would pick up their
So I
homeless
like
from
that
other
you said
cities.
nicer areas in California, and you're immediately to Orange County. Nice.
Around Orange County, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Like the fucking like Irvine, that's like South Orange County, like Mission Viejo. They would pick up their homeless.
Was
and
it
drive
always
them
bad
over
in
here
Orange
to Anaheim.
County? Like, did I just not remember it like that as a kid, or did it get worse or something?
What?
Like,
Well, it's
is it
gotten
just-
worse, but
I just
I
hear
mean,
that it's.
there's,
I
like-
always just hear that it's bad, and like I remember it being like kind of bad as a kid, but I don't,
I don't
know.
think it's. I don't think it's like amazing here.
Somebody that we.
Everyone always talks
got
trash
shot
in Orange County.
What?
Do you not remember that?
Was
What?
somebody hopping our
He
balcony?
got shot from one cheek out the other.
Yeah, I remember a lot of
What the
crazy
fuck
stuff
happened?
happening. But we walked. I mean, we walked to school every day,
Yeah,
they're like,
because-
oh, that's crazy. Let's go to school and learn.
like really far too.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wasn't good. I wouldn't fucking if like as an adult I wouldn't walk that.
Yeah.
That's where David's problem happened. That's where we live, David.
Oh, there.
Yeah, that altercation that David.
Shit. All right. Yeah, yeah.
See,
That's why I was like, I would have told you not to go in that.
I don't know if you
Well, I
remember.
went back there a couple years ago to go.
I don't know if you remember our route to school, Josh, but I remember like walking through like an Asian like business, and there was a laundromat that we would walk
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, we walked through the back of the laundromat out to the front.
And we used to buy
Yeah,
hot Cheetos at the
the
Asian
laundromat?
place.
I'll still go on like I did it like last year, but I'll go on Google Maps and I'll follow our, because you could like click and I'll follow like our.
Oh yeah, you gotta show me that because I still have like dreams about it every once in a while, and I'm like, I wonder if I'm remembering it how it was. There was like
Yeah.
a barbecue place there that we used to eat at. I don't know if I remember that.
Be super different.
Chris and Pitts.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I haven't
Chris
been
and Pitts is
Chris
gone.
and Pitts.
And then I remember the plaza. We could walk through
Yeah,
the
Chris
plaza
and-
too.
The last time we had Chris and Pitts, George, was when we went up to fucking what is it, Downey or Whittier or some shit like that.
Yeah, I love
Years
Chris and
ago.
Pitts so much.
That was a really good fucking place, dude.
Man, I feel like I gained like 7 pounds just eating there that night. It was
I could
fantastic.
just eat rib after rib.
Are
after
they
rib
still
after rib.
open, or
Dude, I ate like
have
I ate the
places
whole
still?
blooming onion by myself. The thing has like
Oh my.
24,000 calories or something.
It's
I was
really
so,
good.
I was so
Really
little.
good.
I only remember eating grilled cheese there. Chocolate milk.
Grilled cheese?
Well, I was a kid.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't know they served that.
I didn't know they served
Right.
barbecue.
They didn't want to pay extra. They're like, here, just eat a grilled cheese. That's all you get. Oh, okay.
We just brought it from home. Like we didn't even order it.
Just like fucking
I
sandwich,
just brought it from home.
bag sandwich.
All right. Well, I think this was fun. We should do when we should plan next week or a week after. Maybe do it every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks is fine, dude. Yeah, we could save up sort of enough topics to cover and shit like that. And this is good. Just
Agreed.
like the
We
day
gotta-
before a show.
we gotta
Don't try to get into an
redesign-
accident though.
We got to redesign this thing
Yeah.
and we're playing this thing around us here.
Yeah, definitely need a little bit of redesign.
Yeah.
You guys want to do every 2 weeks?
Yeah. Let's do every 2
I'm-
weeks.
I'm down because that works out well for me.
All right, Pierce, go ahead and put that up. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you can, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when we go live next. It looks like we're probably just going to stick to YouTube for a while, so just make sure you turn on notifications on YouTube. We don't have just forget the
Yeah.
bottom part. All right.
We'll fix
See you
that.
guys later.
But
All
thank
right.
you guys for showing up.